be on. We should see N2 rising to 50%, and then this will start kicking in. Engine 1 starting up. Nav screen starting to come in. Exhaust gas temperature rising, which will then kick in at the N1 turbines. Firing up, let's start engine 2. Engine's green. We'll go no smoking arm before we move hydraulics. So let's show you where we're on the flight. So we're at pre-flight, everything's connected. Okay, that's our route down to so it just gives you a direct line. Sim brief will then give you click sim brief, it'll give you a direct route which you then can put into Navigraph charts if you've got Navigraph, and it'll put it in for you. So it'll get me to get here and then give me a assigned approach hopefully. Have we got an assigned takeoff? Yeah. So we've got a definite departure route. Let me see what happens when we get down there. Engines sound good. Nominal. Everything's good here. Just waiting for this to kick in. Takes a while. Nice long runway today. Weather's looking okay-ish. We'll start turning some lights on.
83 tree. 2-1 request to end pushback received.
Okay, so we'll just put this down here. A bit smaller. There we go. It's up and along to there. There we go. Okay, so we'll do pre-taxi, so flaps on. Taxi light on. Seatbelts on. Maybe we should have done that before the pushback maybe, but brake off. So as you can see, we are now at holding point Alpha, ready to come onto runway 23, ready for takeoff. So
Glasgow Tower, SHT 1483 tree, 2-1 at runway 2 tree, ready for departure IFR to Heathrow.
This is me practicing now.
SHT 1483 tree, 2-1 altimeter tree, 0.30 wind 202 at 1 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree.
Cleared for takeoff runway 2 tree, SHT 1483 tree, 2-1.
So, setting everything up now, we'll get onto the runway. So we've got everything up, we've got our lights on to take off. Landing lights on. Checking the runway right. Nothing coming in. This is me practicing for VATSIM basically, and just getting all my procedures right so I can just focus on ATC when I get in. That's good visibility. Get it round. Watch any G's because apparently I measured on that. Brakes. Parking brakes on now, so spoiler arms, auto brake onto max. Signs on, cabin ready, spoilers on, flaps to take off. Correct, correct, correct. Lights are now on and on. We can turn the APU off. Beautiful. Okay, should have done that before taxi, but never mind. So, parking brake off. And roll up to 50%. Both engines nominal and forward to indent MCX. A little bit of nose pressure. Airspeed's alive on the dash. A little bit of crosswind there. Just a little bit of right rudder to keep it centre. 100 knots neutral. Hold the rudder. Speed a little bit jumpy. V1. And we are rotate. Positive climb. 12.5 degrees. Gear is up. Autopilot on.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 contact Scottish Centre on 119er, decimal 875. Good day.
119er decimal 875 SHT 1483 tree 21. Goodbye.
Auto speed on. Into manage speed mode. Hopefully. Bit of rain as well.
Scottish Centre SHT 1483 tree 21 is at 2,800 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Lights. Another no-go.
SHT
Position
1483 tree 21, Scottish Centre
Landing lights coming
altimeter
off at 10,000.
decimal 30 radar. Contact continue to D225L.
Thank you.
SHT 1483 tree 21 climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
I'll maintain 9,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 9,000 feet SHT 1483 tree 21.
A lot of rain. Into the flight plan. Okay, got loads of time. Don't want that speed to go too above 250 knots though. So, yeah, auto thrust is kicked in. And we're up. So there, take off. Takeoff's completed. And takeoff checks. Repairing now. Different bobs. So seatbelt's not working. Landing light's still on at the moment. We should be turning left any second now. Heading south. Cruise is hopefully going to be 38,000 feet. Everything's nominal. Engine's got tons of fuel on board. Probably way too much actually. What we need. And let's see what our pilot's life is saying. So there we are, look. Flying, updating, we're now in flight stage climb. Giving us all our details that we need. So let's zoom out a bit now. Come out of Glasgow, a couple of planes around us. Flying down to Heathrow. So in the climb stage. We're at 9,000 feet. Or 3250 knots. In a bit of rain, coming through the clouds. Flap 0, that's good. No, that needed. Gear's definitely gone up. Good. Expecting a left turn. Any second. Can't go above 250 while under 10,000. So we have just reached cruising altitude of flight level 3 at 38,000 feet. I am now going to what is my speed falling a bit? Shouldn't want to. Let's bring the speed up. 0.81 Mach. That's 0.81 the speed of sound. If we look up here and we'll take off with seatbelts. We're now cruising. Feel free to roam around the cabin. So we won't be up here for long, probably about 30 minutes. Up here, too bad outside, don't really seem to have much turbulence going on. everything's in order. Fuel is good, engines are good. Just pushing through to some good speed because currently my indicated airspeed is close to 250 knots. However, total airspeed actually is 444 with the wind behind coming from a northwesterly position, I think. Yeah, its ground speed is currently closing on 520 knots, which is very quick indeed. So we'll be getting down to Glasgow Heathrow in not long at all. There we are, already progressing now. We'll be halfway soon, coming over Manchester and then down over Birmingham and then into London from the north, and then we'll get an approach plan and I'll meet you around here when we get that approach plan so we can plug it in and land at Heathrow hopefully at sunset. Alright, so we're just coming into London Centre now. Approach, just contacted approach. I'm expecting an approach of 27. Runway 27 left or right, I'm not sure yet. So we'll see what we get when we get to Bravo November. Hopefully we should get one. We'll just descend to 7,000 feet. And the time is 10 to 4, so a lovely little sunset. Over to the west, and 220 knots, 10 out to 7,000. With landing lights now on as we're under 10,000. And that's all on correct. So 220 knots, 10 to 7,000. Let's see what approach we get.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 you are 19 miles northwest. Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via Bravo November transition. Cleared to Bravo November.
There we go, that's now in. Look.
Keep speed not above 220 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 right approach via Bravo November transition.
There we go,
Clear
so
to
go
Bravo
up
November
and back round.
SHT 1483 tree 21.
I'll see you on final as we now make our approach onto our approach plan 27 right via Bravo November, which we've just done all in the MCDU. We've input it onto the screen and that's the way we're going. So I'll see you on looks like a 10-mile final. See you there. Turning onto
SHT
base.
1483 tree, 21 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. SHT 1483 tree 21.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not far off that final, so coming to 10 miles now.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 you are 12 miles east of Heathrow. Contact Heathrow Tower on 118.705 when inbound.
Tower on 118.705. SHT 1483 tree 21. Heathrow Tower SHT 1483 tree 2112 miles east inbound ILS runway
on our
27 right
approach path at
approach.
the moment. There's a couple of airplanes around, you can see.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 Heathrow Tower. Altimeter tree, 0.5 tree, wind 261 at 6. Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach.
So where should I be? At the top. Entering at 3,000. Entering at 2,500. Knowledge.
Cleared ILS runway 27 right approach. SHT 1483 tree 21.
Yes. Flaps down to 3. Landing lights are on still, yeah. Everything's on, lights are on, everything's good. Lining up for 27 right, which is here. See? We have an approach. We're going to go full flaps, gears down, approach mode. Manage that. Just trying to manage much at speed now. Flaps at full. I'll drop it to 150 knots. Don't need the speed brakes open. Here we go.
2,500.
We've picked up the glide slope. Coming in for landing. Everything is good. Everything is nominal. Winds are very calm. 10 knots. Basically head on. Our view, we'll come off and go left towards the airport terminals. Everything's good, so we're going to set auto brake to low. Sorry, we're going to arm the spoilers, and that is everything done. Check this landing gear on.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 wind 270 at 8. Cleared to land runway 27 right.
Thank you.
Cleared to land runway 27 right, SHT 1483 tree 21.
Take 5 miles out, so autopilot is now off. I've got the controls. Keep the runway between my legs, keep this height going. A little bit of right rudder just to keep us going a little bit right. Manage the speed.
1,000.
Everything looks good on ILS. Big kick. Turbulence there. Let the aircraft creep back over to the right, the left, sorry. So a little bit low. There we go, back on 2 lights. And then back down again. Now a little bit high. Very high.
500.
Again, just preempt it,
400.
rising up. A little bit of right rudder, just line us back up again.
300.
A little bit high. We're a little bit left. Wind's just come round to the right, and then we're a little bit high. So just bring it back round.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Ram it down. A little bit of a heavy landing. Didn't read, just pull back ever so slowly. Full reverse thrust. Nothing under 80 knots. Manual brakes. And we'll take off this exit here.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 exit runway when able.
And we're off. So it's a little bit odd. A little bit of a change of direction of wind on landing.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 contact ground on 121.908.
Slow down here. Come to a stop.
121.908 SHT
Taxi lights on.
1483 tree
Landing
21.
lights now can come off.
Goodbye.
Seatbelts can stay on. Let's see where we need to go. Tune to the ground. Just taxi to parking.
Heathrow ground, SHT 1483 tree 21 request taxi to parking.
SHT 1483 tree, 21 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha 9er Echo Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Golf.
Wow. So we're going
Taxi
Alpha
to general
9.
aviation parking using taxiway Alpha 9er Echo Hotel Bravo Foxtrot Golf SHT 1483 tree 21.
We're on Alpha 9 at the moment. Onto Echo Hotel Bravo. Alpha 9 Echo Hotel Bravo, so straight ahead Foxtrot Golf, which is going to be down here. down here and then onto here. Park anywhere around there, I think. Air gates. Foxtrot. Yeah, up here. We'll head down there. Roger. Just put that down there. Let's go. It's now a bit smaller, so let's see what I'm doing. Beautiful ending to the evening. We're going to take the first left as soon as we can. And here. Left onto golf. Yep. Signs say so. There's the tower. I think I'm over there by the looks of it. Get rid of that. Watch that man. And slow down. And stop. Parking brake on. And seatbelts now can come off. Taxi lights off. Lights are off. And engines come off too. Flight completed. We'll just continue for now. 52-minute flight. Everything's turning off. And we'll keep it that way. And that's landing. So, we have made it. Everything's getting ready to go on. Cone's going out. Probably got a little bit closer maybe to the old runway, but that's when it told me to stop. So, thank you very much for watching.